Here flesh and blood cannot exist, only the spirit, and the outer covering of the spirit can take many forms, you see.
Good morning. I don't think I've had the pleasure of speaking to you before.
Yes, I think you are Lionel Barrymore, aren't you?
Yeah, now how'd you know that? I didn't tell you.
I know.
Recognized your voice?
You recognized
But I have your voice on the
tape recorder. Well, it sounds like coming to speak to you through this box arrangement, you know.
A garden which I could be proud of, and he says, these poppies, as you call them, is my love that has been growing all the years. I've been watching over you, and he says, it's symbolic of us in a way, and he said, our love together, and now we can be free. He says, come into the house. So, there again I can't see if I walked or if I floated, but it is as if my feet never touched the ground, and I remember going.
This is a direct voice recording of a spirit communicator. He is a Persian. He's been over there 200 or 300 years on the other side.
It is possible for me to come and speak to you.
Oh, you're doing very well indeed.
Very pleased. Interest.
Yes.
In coming here is because I am very conscious of the great need in your ways.
Yes.
For truth and enlightenment.
Life is all fluidic. Life is not something that begins at birth and ends at death. Life goes on. Life in its essence, and I want you to remember I use the word essence. Life in its essence is a fluidic force or power which flows and flows continually through time and space, having no beginning and no ending.
Good. I am very well too. You are spirits too.
Yes, we're spirits as well. Yes.
Right.
But you are still on the earth.
Yes.
I am a spirit too, not on the earth.
That's right.
That's the only difference between you and me. Him.
Who's him?
Man. You.
Which man?
You. My man.
Me, sir.
Yeah,
Do
you.
you mean Mr. Woods?
Him.
Or the one near you?
Him.
Oh, you mean Mr. Flint, probably, do you?
Now. Know him.
Oh,
dear.
know him.
He knows him.
You mean Mr. Woods, sitting near me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, well, he's
Your man.
not my man, no.
No. Your sister.
What are you doing over that side, Bobby?
Talking.
Talking,
I know. But what do? Do you play games?
Yes.
What?
Yes, I do. I go to school.
What do you learn at school, Bobby?
All sorts of things.
Yes.
I learn geography,
Geography?
history,
History?
all sorts of things.
And who are you living with, Bobby? How are you living?
My mum.
Oh, your mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You've got a nice home with her?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, darling.
You got a nice home.
Yes, I've got a nice home, thank you.
You got a good home. Nice home, have you?
Yes.
Oh, you got any boys and girls?
Rivers, as you call it.
Did you have a name for the river?
Hey,
Did you have a name for the river?
oh, now, what do we call it? You asked me.
Never mind, perhaps it will come to you.
The bone.
Westbourne.
Something like that, the bone. I used to go out to Barnet, and I'd road trip out sometimes further afield. I had relations in Barnet. I had a sister there.
In where?
In Barnet, as you deaf. I'd have had that bag off you. I tried to. I'm not as bad as you think.
There are too many religions in the world which bring great confusion and often great distress to the lives of humanity. There are many barriers that have been created by man's foolishness and ignorance because of his willfulness and his desire for personal position, personal and also national pride.
Please don't drop it, because it wouldn't be you if you worked like that.
This I do deliberately, because there will always be people who say, how do we know that this was Oscar Wilde? And so I'm expected to come back very much the same attitude towards life and towards people, and to say the same sort of things that would be expected of me. So for your sakes I do this, because I know, poor dear, you're struggling so desperately hard to convince. And if I can assist you to convince, then I shall be doing some good work that may wipe out some of my blots. Oh.
Mr. Wilde,
yes.
Since you've been on the other side, have you learned anything?
I'd be a most strange person if I hadn't learned something after being here so long.
Mm-hmm.
What we would like to do, of course, is to continue with such groups as this, because you are all beyond the normal so-called point where people are searching for personal messages, which of course is understandable. If you have lost your husband, as you term it, or your son, well, obviously you go to a medium, hoping that it is true, and if true, that you will receive comfort and upliftment and evidence to support the claim that life is continuous, that your loved one still lives and takes an interest in you and is looking forward to the time when you join him or her.
Yes, I haven't met the staff, gentlemen. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. But I haven't had the pleasure of having met you before.
No, never mind, dear.
How are things, Rose?
Crowds of people here tonight. I never thought I was going to get a word in it.
You never know your luck.
Well, are you all getting on then? Because it's ages since I came, you know. I haven't been making an habit of it.
No, I know you haven't. Have you met Betty Green, Rose?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's settled down, but she worries a bit about him.
Yes.
But of course he won't be long now before he joins her, because he's 80 odd, isn't he?
Mm.